On today's episode of Manji Garage, we got the 335d. We got Chaz and his 335d. We're gonna be doing some downpipes and like a full exhaust and an intercooler.
Yeah.
And what else you got? Water meth injection kit. So should be fun. We'll show you guys all the parts for the car, and then we'll show you the process of installing all the stuff. So let's get to it. All right, so here's the box of parts we're going to be installing. We got a downpipe. Who makes this downpipe? Chaz? Spimmer Performance. And then we got some gaskets and new hardware. We got a Swirl pot plug deletes right there, whatever. Never done this stuff, never worked on one of these diesels before, but we'll figure it out. We also got a race pipe, which is EGR delete. Chaz says is the move, I guess, for the 335Ds. He's also got a water meth kit. We're gonna be installing all this stuff. So to get started, what you're gonna wanna do is remove all your cowling and interior air filter setup up here, all your cabin air filter, just so that you can get access to your engine better and your engine cover, and remove all that. Okay guys, quick update. We removed the throttle body real quick, 3 bolts. We undid the charge piping to the throttle body. We removed some of the mounting bolts for the EGR cooler. We undid the clamp, working on these bolts that hold the lower section of the, I don't know what you call it, throttle body, or race pipe is what the new one is going to be called. Chaz over here finishing up the rest of the suction pipe to the turbo and some of those sensors and stuff that goes with it, getting that stuff undone. And then we're gonna get this off from the manifold right here from the turbo, and pull this whole EGR cooler off, and then get this guy off. Okay, so tip of the day is do this while your motor is cold. We're doing it while it's hot. Sucks. I got the 2 T45s out of the front of the manifold where the EGR cooler connects to the manifold. Chaz is here burning his hands trying to pull the but yeah, it's super easy. Disconnects here up at the I don't know what you call it, the rearward section of the throttle body. I don't know these diesel motors and their parts. I'm a diesel tech, I should know, but I've never worked on one of these BMW diesels and done this, so it's all a first timer. Next thing we're gonna be doing after we finish all this is actually going for the intake manifold and getting the swirl pot plugs in there. So yeah, just keep moving forward. Get your EGR out of there. You don't want any of that junk. Probably gonna have to maybe pull the fan, it almost looks like. But there's probably a way to wiggle it out of there. Let me help him, guys. All right, guys, so hard to kind of see, but the intake manifold is off. There's actually very little carbon buildup. Chaz is over here working on the swirl pot, swirl valves,
taking
swirl
them
flaps, yeah, little flapper, swirl valve.
Sprays the urethane in there.
So we're deleting all that, putting the plugs in, the whole rail system that goes with it. You delete that.
These are f***ing hammered.
Yeah, there's a lot of carbon buildup in there. You can see why you'd want to do this. So he's working on that. But super easy. There's 7 11 mils on the lower side. There's 12 10 mils on the upper side. Make sure to remove all your covers and the 3 bolts in the back here for your intake duct, for your your cowl induction for your interior, and then pretty straightforward. This plug in the back here is really a f***ing bitch to get to for the swirl valves, and then this guy on the fuel rail is kind of in the way of this last bolt with a fuel rail pressure sensor. So just remove all that. So it's good to either replace or wipe down all these gaskets.
Hello.
He says they were new, so we're gonna reuse them. But same thing goes for the head and the intake manifold. Also, wipe down all the mating surfaces. All right, we're about to throw this thing back on there. We got all our plugs back in. All the plugs are looking nice. All right. Look at the size difference of this DPF filter versus the downpipe. So the downpipe only utilizes the upstream O2 sensor and one EGT sensor. Nice, very, very nice. A lot of weight too. A lot of weight here. So much weight, almost probably even like that's 100 pounds. It's literally 100 pounds. It's crazy. It's so much weight. So much weight. It's insane actually. That's a lot of weight reduction, dude, off your motor, off the front of the car. Definitely a necessary mod, in my opinion. Here's the turbo, back of the turbo. So I kind of dropped the ball on filming, but super difficult actually. Kind of a bitch. Basically, my best advice is remove everything that you think's in the way. The whole motor mount bracket on the side has to come out. You got to unplug the O2 sensors and igniter and stuff that goes in, and the fuel line or urethra line, whatever you want to call it, to the little injector into the DPF filter. Another IAT sensor or EGT sensor. This is the other 2 sensor. All the plastics under the car. Just a lot of stuff. Really kind of a bitch. Yeah. Good luck, guys. Taking the thing out of there was like a whole little spinny deal. Take that out. Don't want that anymore. That goes in there. You want to get rid of that. So we're gonna go ahead and install this downpipe. All right. So the motor mount's in there. Just put it in. Downpipe's all tight. So much more room to downpipe in here. All right, so quick final shot here, the downpipe before we put the cover back on it. Got the stock exhaust back all mounted up, got all this stuff back on, and got the, you can see the red back there. And then also our fuel. This is our little like fuel line right there, tucked back for the urea system. Down there, show them a little spot. So I got this block off plate that's going in there for the EGR. Goes right down in there. You can see that open hole right there above the turbo inlet. That hole right there, we're gonna block off with this guy right here. So gonna throw that in real quick. Get a little rev. She's running, guys. We got to pull the ECU on it, so we're gonna leave all the covers off right now. But all back together. Sounds like a diesel. That's it. All right, let's take the 335 for its initial test drive. Let's go. Sweet. Got the blue buttons in here. Gotta have those. Mandatory. 09's got the updated iDrive. It's all good. All the good stuff. If you like this video, be sure to check out the next one, and if you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to subscribe and like the video. It helps a lot. Thanks, and see you in the next one.